How's it going? Welcome down here to the Untended Graves, the kind of reverse of the well, whatever the Cemetery of Ash. I was thinking the Ashen Cemetery, but I just couldn't come up with it. Here we go. These 4 guys. I'm just going to pick them out one at a time. He's slow to come out. I'm surprised he hasn't started running. Huh. Well, that was about worthless. Let's put one right here. He turns around and looks at us. We'll tell him we couldn't tell the difference when we shoot him in the face. Come on. A little bit of bleed's not good when you've got a group of things that are going to be doing it to you. What's he going to do? That purple miasma stuff. I certainly enjoy having the bow. It makes taking on these groups like this far less of any kind of intimidating. What's wrong? Who are you going to wake up with all that? They're all dead. Ashen Estus Flask is mine, and we'll head to that light right there. Notice here at this cauldron that we can go there to the right, here to the left, or straight ahead, just like in the Cemetery of Ash. But it's been a while since we've been there, so the Grave Warden, so much more to worry about there in the Cathedral of the Deep than he is here. I better be really careful and not forget about these dogs, because going in here just to shoot this one when I've got the other 2 to deal with. Alright, he's dead, and then we'll wait for the Grave Warden to show up, shoot him, and deal with him. There he is. Give yourself a little room to fight these guys. They are quick. That bleed builds up quick. Alright. Run along and up here. Now there's an item there, but here to the right in this little alcove is this dog. And they stagger and stun lock. As you make your way down this, you want to kind of hug this wall. As you go that way, you cause the NPC to summon in as a vengeful spirit, I suppose. There's the dog done. There's the other one. Nope. Another Titanite chunk for me, and we'll run around to the back side of this. Switch to the bow. There in front of us is the glow of a ravenous crystal lizard, but here is the one that's closer. As soon as we go for that one, this one comes out of nowhere on us. So, try to get him on the stagger. Like all we could do was chop him to death. Try to stagger this one instead. There we go. Oof. Too bad they don't respawn. There just are not enough of those big, cool enemies in the game that you can fight over and over again. I really enjoyed the hand ogres as well down at the bottom of the Profane Capital. And there were only 4 that you could ever fight just one time. Alright, so before I go up there, I'm going to switch over to the... I've got it on, got that on. So, I'm going to eat one of these and get up this hill as fast as I possibly can. I'll be invaded right at the top. Right here. And this person does a mountain of damage with their magic. And absolutely loves to parry you. Look at that damage. Gotta preserve a little bit of Estus. Well, that was close. She's very pokey with that. Not pokey enough. Now, I could drink a couple Estus. I suppose, since I just got a couple back. And switch rings, I think, again. Back to the old trusty. Now, right up there is that backstabbing SOB, and that's all he wants to do. That's alright. Wanting one hand, like they say. He'd backstab you when you went to pick this up as well. Watch the fire bolts from down below. As soon as you get close to that cliff, he starts shooting. He would get up and start shooting as well. That's 2 to deal with instead of 4. If you let them separate a little bit, it'll keep that pikeman from stabbing you when you go in on the archer there, the crossbowman. That's it for him. And then I'm going to try and kill him as well. Simply because I'm going to get this phantom out down here. He loves to come back there and get into it with that guy. Sword Master, and we're going to head in on the champion Gunder. Right here. Did we get him summoned? Yeah, we did. Let's go see this. Once upon a time, easy boss, but he's a little more perilous now. From a mile away, he'll hit you with that thing. Keep that health up. Keep that Swordmaster alive if you can. I'm amazed the Swordmaster made it through that. I don't need kicked in the face by him. Well, we'll lead him backwards. Let the Swordmaster steal on a few. Wow, he looks really pissed now. Karate kicking me. No thanks. Maybe drank one too many, but I like having a full health bar against thing. Look at that. Nope. Oh, quit stepping on me. That's not cool. Who steps on people in fights? Who brought swords and shit? This is supposed to be a respectable duel, man. Stepping on people, punching people. Get him, Sword Master. Jeez, Sword Master. I got a long sword, one that I thought wouldn't compromise too much speed and would help me reach these bosses better, and I cannot hit him. I don't want him to have any chance. Good job, Sword Master. There we go. Oh, I killed him too. Yep. Soul of the Champion Gunner. Put that away. Alright. Let's turn this on. And head on. Yeah, we better have a seat to get up and go forward. Throw the big doors open once again. Just like at the beginning. Right up there is our next combatant. But compared to that Gundar, I don't know about these Black Knights anymore. Double backstab. He's done. Let's go look for his buddy up here. Wow. How am I missing him? That one didn't miss. Just backstab galore. Whatever you gotta do. He says he likes just a straight, full-on lunge with that big sword. That's two. We got two more of those to kill up here. This one's fairly tight area over here. So he laughs at my sword, dings off his shield. I'll take the Hornet Ring right there. I believe that's the maximizing the backstab. I never did really use it. Where is it? Right there. Yep. I ought to use it. Let's see what it does as I don't need this for a minute. Not anything too heavy. And we'll take one more drink and head around the corner here. Look up here to the right. Notice who we've got. There we go, Hornet Ring. I don't know if it did a ton more, but it did do some. Alright, so let's take the Chaos Blade from where we fought the Blade Master the first time, and we don't want to overlook Soul of a Crestfallen Knight. I'm not sure the value of one of those, but I doubt it's very little. back here and around and into the shrine. And we're going to waste all our money in here. Kind of crazy being in this dark shrine over here. Take the coiled sword fragment and look down here to the shrine handmaiden who is forever here. Let's talk to her.
Fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell.
You know what bell?
Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
Let's talk to her a minute.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl.
Alright, that's all she says. Let's buy some stuff from her so we don't have to come back. I'll take that. That's crazy you can't get to the tower. She sells it. It's 20 grand, but you can't get there. Alright. We'll take the leggings and the ring. Increases faith.
Best not tarry long.
Oh, I know. We'll grab this. Now, if you never had Yol show up in your world, or if you killed him too soon for Uria to appear, his ash would be, the hollow ash would be down here. And you would be able to take it to your original shrine handmaiden, and she would sell the same things that Uria does right now, such as throwing knives, purging stones, and a few rings of favor. Well, let's head down to where Irina usually sits, chop this open, and take a look at what's actually laying here. The eyes of a firekeeper, huh? Alright. Let us go now back to the shrine, to the Fireling Shrine. Talk to a couple people and we'll call it good. Well, that Gunder's a lot tougher the second time around. He kicked me off of that thing one time. The ledge off to the side. You know what's funny about the Gunder? Well, I'll tell you what. While we're here, I will do this. Let's talk to her.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
I'm gonna give her the eyes.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing.
Let's keep talking to her. Listen to the ambient music change now that I've given her the eyes.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Yep, we'll wish for it. But it doesn't mean we have to do it.
I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire. A vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been.
Alright, that's all she has to say.
Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
She says that as well. I wonder if the other firekeeper now has returned to who she was. I want to go out here and talk to Yuria a minute. She's got a thing or two to say. We could have come and seen her after Irithyll, actually.
Ah, our lord and liege. I presume thy holy vows are sworn? Wonderful. Now thou art the true and deserving Lord of Hollows. With the spouse, the strength to claim the fire is thine. Thy lordship, I prithee wrest the fire from its mantle. I, Yuria, and all Londor embrace thy impending lordship. Our lord and liege, I prithee, play the usurper. When the moment cometh to link the fire, wrest it from its mantle. The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are no more, and the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir. Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be who weareth the true face of mankind. Our lord and liege, I prithee, play
So
the
that's what Yuria has to say. She wants us to usurp the flame. We'll see what we do. I'm sure it'll be a few different things. Well, let's go back to the Gundar real quick. Seems I have forgotten a thing there. But it won't take but a second to show up there, go pick it up, and be done. Black hand armor, attire worn. Attire of the hunters known as the King's Black Hands, huh? Not sure what wears that. Alright, here we are. I always overlook this item right here, but... There's the Black Knight Glaive. And that is it. I am going to bid you a farewell, and I'll see you in another one.